Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss about the remove the duplicate features in feature engineering machine learning pipeline. This is a part of feature selection technique. Without wasting any time, let's start. You have done data cleaning and after that you have performed the feature engineering technique. So at last what we used to do, we perform the feature selection technique before doing the model training. So in feature selection technique, what we used to do, we select only those features which are more relevant for our machine learning model and remove unrequired features from the selected features in the feature engineering pipeline. After feature engineering, we selected 100 features. After that we perform the feature selection. In feature selection we remove the unrequired features. We selected only 80 features. So these 80 features we will use to train our machine learning model. So how we can remove the unrequired features? For that we use feature selection techniques. So in the previous video we have discussed about the variance threshold. So today I am going to discuss about the remove the duplicate features. That is also a part of the feature selection technique. So let's discuss how we can do that. So for that, what I am going to do, I am going to create one data set first. You can see this data set I have created manually. So in this data set I will check whether we have any duplicate features or not. It means we will verify that feature A is same with the feature B or feature C or feature D or any features in that particular data set. In this technique, what we will do, we will verify that feature A is same with the feature B or feature C or feature D or any features in that particular data set. So how we can verify that feature A is equal to B or A equal to C or A equal to so on, any features? We can say the A and any features in that particular data set. So how we can do that? Let's check. So for that, what I am going to do, first I am going to check our data set shape. You can see here our data set shape is 100 rows and 7 columns. It means we have 7 features. These are the features we have. These count is 7. Now what I am going to do, I am going to use the transpose. So what the transpose will do, let this our data set we have A, B and C. 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, let's 0, 1, 2. This is our data set 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are the features we have and these are the rows we have. You can see, right? These are the rows we have. Now if we will do the transpose, let's initially row and column. So how many rows we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows and column we have 3. This is the initial data set df. After transpose dft, shape will be opposite of it. It means shape will be transpose. It means 3 and 4. It means 3 will be your rows and 4 will be your column. It means row and column will be transpose. Now these value, this particular value, this value and this value, this will be your rows now. Column will be your rows. So how the data will look like? Your 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 features will have and A, B, C, these will be your rows now. So data will look like this. What the value we will have? 1, 2, 3, 0. 1, 2, 3, 0. 0, 1, 2, 1. Now 2, 3, 4, 2. 2, 3, 4, 2. So data will be transposed from row to column and column to row. Same thing we are doing here. Now you can see these columns now converted into the rows. You can see and these rows, we have total 100 rows, these will be your features. It means columns. After that, I am going to check the shape. You can see earlier we have 100 by 7, now 7 by 100. Rows is 100, column is 7. So now column will be your rows and your rows will be your columns. So why we did the transpose? Because we have to verify that feature A is equal to B, or feature A is equal to C, or feature A is equal to any feature. So how we can do that? We have to verify this particular complete features, A to B or A to C or A to D. So how we can do that? We can do the by using the transpose. Once we will do the transpose, this feature will work as your row. Now you can see this feature will work as your row. So we can easily verify the rows. If row A equal to B or A equal to C by using the duplicate method in the Python. If you see here, for that I am going to use the duplicate method here. So duplicate method will verify whether we have any duplicate rows or not in that particular feature. So I am going to use the keep is equal to false first. Let me run this, then I will tell you how does it work. If you see, I am going to use the keep is equal to false. So it will show you the all the features which are duplicate, and those value will be equal to true. It means row A is equal to row G. If you see here, A is equal to row G. All the values are equal, 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. All the values are equal here. So that's why it shows A equal to G. It means both the values are true here. So default value is the first. If we will use first in that case, now you can see it means let's A equal to G. So what it did, it convert that particular row equal to true, which is equivalent to any features, right? G is equivalent to any features. It could be F, it could be E. So it keep the first features as it is, and the remaining features it will convert into the true value. So that's why it converted the G value into the true. If we will use the first. Now I am going to print the features only. You can see this is the G. I am going to print this true value here. What would be the true value corresponding to the features? I am going to print the feature name corresponding to true value by using the index.value. Now I am going to drop this G value in our features, because we have to select the good features which are relevant for our machine learning modeling. So because this is duplicate, so we will remove the duplicate feature here. G is duplicate, so that's why we are gonna delete this. Now we have only these features. G features has been deleted now. I am going to import this Sentinel dataset. This is a very large dataset, so that dataset will take some time to import in the Jupyter Notebook. Now I am going to show you the head. These are the features we have. We have to verify that any features equivalent to any other features or not. I am going to remove the target variable here. Now I have removed the target variable. Now total column I have 370. Earlier we have 371. Now same thing, going to do the transpose method. In the transpose, it will convert row to column and column to row. You can see total features we have. Currently total features we have only 2, because we are going to show the head is equal to 2, that's why it is showing 2. Otherwise it would show you the 370 column. Let's check the shape. You can see 370 is your feature, and these earlier these were rows. Now these rows has now become your features. Now same thing, just removing the duplicate by using the duplicate method, and then we are counting how many duplicate features we have by using the sum method. It will also take some time. Now you can see total duplicate features we have 62. Here I am using the default value, keep is equal to first. You can see here keep is equal to first, default value I am using here. Now same thing, I am going to remove these duplicate features. This will also take some time. Now you can see earlier we have total columns 370. Now we have new columns is equal to 308. It means 62 duplicate columns have been deleted in the original data frame. Till now we have discussed how we can remove the duplicate numerical features. So now we are going to discuss how we can remove the duplicate categorical features. This is our data set which I created manually. These are the categorical features. So let's check whether we have duplicate or not. So for that I am going to use the transpose, same thing which we have already done. Same thing, going to check the duplicate. You can see D, it means D feature. After transpose it has now become your row, so that's why we can verify each rows. So this particular D row is coming the true, it means feature D is your duplicate. Let me check what is the value of true. So it is showing the D, it means D feature is your duplicate. Now check if our data set has both the values like your numerical and categorical both, whether this duplicate will work or not. Let's in our data set we have both the values, numerical and categorical. So how we will delete those type of the features? Same thing, we can use the transpose, and same thing we can use the duplicate. You can see we are getting the same thing as we got here. So this way we can remove all the duplicate features, whether they are numerical or categorical or a mixture of numerical and categorical. That's it from my side for today. I hope you will like this video. If you will like, please share with your friends and colleagues and subscribe my channel. Thank you.